Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to the basement. We are here for season 6, episode 4, final season, last couple episodes of The Expanse. And for a millisecond, I thought Marco was gonna be taken out. For a millisecond. Not so lucky because James has a moral compass. Okay, fine. But there's a lot to wrap up. So I'm just gonna get right to it. So we've got the blankets. I've got some water. I have all of you. And you're gonna remember, as I'm shouting at you, full episode watch along is available for Patreon. I'd really like to see you there. Okay, y'all, strap in. Let's get to it. So little boy hit by Jeep. Oh, and did he die? Did he die? He died. Oh, how terrifying for this little boy. One of my best friends from high school passed away. Oh my gosh, it's been almost 10 years now, and we couldn't see her, and we said goodbye to her from afar, but we couldn't look in the casket. We know she's going to try to take him to the thing, whatever that is.
Whatever you feel, it's okay.
No, it's all right to be sad.
Grief is strange. It gets harder when you've grown up, so we lie about it, say it's the same as being sad. Having something you love that you can't protect, it's terrifying.
Did you have a kid who died?
I lost a place, and I thought it would go on forever. Well, that's not true. I assumed it would. Like how you assumed Alexander would always be here. I never thought it would fall apart.
Do we know what place he's talking about?
When I was where you are now, I needed something to make it more than just death. I needed to make it a sacrifice. Do you know what sacrifice means?
What is he telling her?
It's to give something up and make it sacred. When you think about it like that, it doesn't fix anything, but it makes losing them hurt less. When those rings opened, we all ran out into the universe like your brother ran out into that road. No one could stop us, so instead, someone has to keep us safe.
This is not an appropriate conversation to have with this child, I think.
Admiral!
Dude.
Admiral!
Why are you walking around? Why is he here?
I think I can turn it on. I know I can.
And he just busted it. That's right. I forgot. He doesn't have any emotional sense of his awareness. That's what I'm looking for. Awareness. As it slinks into the shadows. I get what she's doing, but it's so wrong. He's not even strapped to the bed. What if he right off the bottom of that? And how do you explain that you're okay? She loves her brother. She wants to bring him back. If he comes back. How do you explain that he came back?
This is not the time to sell our future for the empty promise of safety. We may never know for certain who vented our tanks.
Oh, we know.
But we all know who is building a future for the boat.
So they vented the tanks.
They chose to come here. And we will have peace again after the leave.
With all of their supplies.
15 UN Marines, 27 Martians dead.
Belters died as well.
And 2 brand new frigates out of commission. MCRN Fleet Command recommends that a joint strike force set out for the ring immediately and reassert control of the ring before the Free Navy can get any more entrenched.
Rushing headlong to salve our pride and prove our manhood is exactly what Inaris wants. I will not commit my forces to that plan.
I'm kind of surprised that Christian is being on the ship and in Ceres and not safely in Luna from afar, directing things from afar. Wow.
The joint fleet has our flight plan. They'll be tracking us all the way into Ceres.
Right. He's gonna call Elvie, huh, about the rings and the disappearance and whatnot. Because I was wondering when he said, I know somebody who may be a ring expert. I forgot about her.
Going over our battle logs, the Rosie gathered a lot of data on the pillar.
That shows you didn't shoot him down.
Still pissed off about the pillow?
Aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
I think she's pissed about a lot of things.
This is Alex's music.
Yeah. He used to play this stuff all the time on the Razorback.
Behind a cloud, behind space.
So I did a full torpedo diagnostic like you told me to. All remaining missiles checked out fine. So I drilled down into the weapon's telemetry log, and I found this. This is way above my pay grade, and I'm not trying to judge.
I'll handle it.
We know James did it for Naomi.
Lava crew got one repair skip operational. Headed for you now. Fully loaded. I'll fix you up faster.
The least they could do, after the way they distinguished themselves in battle. Wouldn't you say?
Someone's pissy.
So yeah, boss mine.
Oh yeah. I love how last episode I asked you all like, what would James be regretting? And you all came with receipts. Holy crap.
You have changed my mind. Have him put outside as well.
I did not mean to offend. I thought you were...
I'm the new repair technician. How's the time?
You know how to operate a maintenance skiff?
No.
Oh. I'm sure you take to it. I mean, for you, with all you've done, it will be simple.
Philip.
Let's pull you away already.
You need to fix this.
You want me to apologize to him?
I know it's hard to understand when all you see is how much our people love him. But he is alone. You're the only family he has left.
You caught that, right?
What do you think he would do if I shot you in the face?
I don't know. Feel really guilty about it? Then send money to my family and pretend it's remorse?
We should probably do a test fire, then recheck it. My guess is we'll probably see torque fractures. Okay.
Oh.
That's on the schedule.
Oh, you're going to take now while you two are outside of the ship to have this conversation. Amos.
Amos, you okay?
Oh. I'm afraid. Oh, I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
If you want, I can lock you out of fire control. See, here's my problem. I trust you to do the right thing. What you think it is. We had a chance to end DeMarco. And I keep trying, but I can't see how that was the right thing.
It was a gut decision in the moment.
See, you're gonna need to explain that to me. Because if we're not trying to win this fight, I don't know what I'm doing out here.
It was my call to make.
James, you have to be truthful with Amos.
Are you pissed at me for asking? Or because you don't have an explanation to give?
You have to tell him the truth. It's because I saw Philip's head floating just around his father's shoulder in a really creepy way.
Good. Good, yeah. Keep going.
967?
Today we got a problem. The plate for all.
Saying. Got it.
You had to look at the news now. While we work.
My brother is a dock worker on Ceres.
Figured he had
I
family.
haven't heard from him since the water tank explosion.
Your skiff, your rules.
So did Philip plant those bombs, or he knew about it?
That's just us two. One day our parents don't come back from Iraq. Mas took me in on Ceres. I was 7. I remember thinking how weird it was, because until then he was a real shit for a brother. Rob Pachenko machines, steal air scrubbers, sell black market water.
Did we meet Mas back on season 1?
One of those people, good at looking out for others, bad at looking out for himself, you know what I mean?
You didn't join up?
He has a condition, vertigo. If not for that, I think he would have left Ceres long ago. And I probably would have been on a prison barge. I just hope he's okay.
He's not okay. Philip knows it. So I did a thing. Is the look on his face.
Philip looks a lot like you. When I gave Marco a chance to surrender, I saw Philip on the screen.
I did too.
And she didn't say anything.
Torpedo bearing down on him. He just looked so scared. The torpedo didn't fail. I disarmed it.
You just made me responsible for everyone he kills from now on.
You're not responsible for my choices.
Then stop making yourself responsible for mine. If Philip hurts more people than...
It's not about Philip or what he might or might not do. It's about us. I can't be the one who kills your son.
That's fair.
Every time you wake up, you'll be lying next to the reason your boy is dead.
Jim,
I can't be that to you.
But Philip's an adult who makes his own choices.
I don't have it in me.
Take a look at this one. Woo.
We'll just push it out the hole. I wish I could clean like that. I'm just gonna push it out the hole.
That's a torpedo warhead.
And they're gonna see it was disarmed.
This had gone off. We wouldn't be here talking about it now.
It could still go off though? Is that what we're saying?
We need to see if it's still armed. Oh, that's not a good idea. Come on, just give me a hand. No, get away from there. I'm stuck. Don't move. Get me out of here. Don't move. Is it fail safe? It must have malfunctioned. We should take this in now. We can come back and finish the small stuff later.
So could they reuse that? Like, just arm it and send it out? Oh, that would be terrible if it killed the Rossi. What is this? Oh, drummer! Drummer! What are you doing? This little hodgepodgey, you know, it looks like one of those things that you can go swoop, droop, 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 droop.
Fire!
Oh my god. That looks so painful.
Why keep this place pressurized?
You might want to keep your eyes open for prisoners in here.
I've never known Marco to take ransom.
Don't think that's what this is, or
why not?
No food slots in the dorm.
Is this proto-molecule? People! It's people! No!
How many?
At least 2.
Or more. So it's pressurized because there's people on board.
4 of them, all dead. Raiders like us.
Are they raiders?
We didn't see any ships.
Yeah.
So they are guards.
They were gathering supplies.
getting ready for a pickup.
That means the ship's on its way.
You think someone's coming?
Let's not wait to meet them. You have 1 hour.
Or less. Oh no!
Joseph is pinned. We need a medic. Walker, we gotta get that crate open. He's trying to get his arm free.
You'll kill him. The only thing keeping his blood in is that pressure.
He's gonna lose his arm, which we know isn't that terrible of a thing on the Expanse, but it's still pretty bad. This mission has not gone well. Ah!
Get it hot, there's no time. Hold him.
This is terrible.
I love you. I'm so sorry.
What? What are you
I'm going to not go. She's gonna go out with a little saw.
Steady work, Huggle.
You all have to get moving.
Hit another 1,000,000 to 1, beating 3 ships, and when it's time to take the kill shot, another 1,000,000 to 1. It's a dud.
Bobby is not gonna let this go.
There's no point in telling her. Don't worry about me. I'm not gonna say anything. Do you want to know when I realized I didn't want to kill you? It was on the Behemoth. You and Naomi were walking unarmed into the barrels of I don't know how many of Ashford's guns. When you said that, we were all reaching for violence. Couldn't we just try something else for once?
Here we are. I clearly didn't make my case.
Don't ever feel bad about not killing someone.
I was gonna say that looks so cold and unedible. Or inedible.
Like it this way.
Is this your cat?
Yes. Her name is Lucky Earther.
Lucky Earther.
And lazy, and I give her whatever she wants.
Oh, and he ran into it.
This is my home. I don't hate anyone. I want air and water and freedom. It's not the inners and the belt. It's the people who want more hate and the ones who just want to live.
This makes us look weak.
It makes us all look weak.
Mm-hmm.
If you want the enemy to see you as human, you have to see them as human.
I'm not sure Belters will ever do that.
I'm not sure I'm talking about them.
That little pod had something else. Was this excursion successful at all? In any capacity?
Charge is ready.
All sheep's dead.
Are they gonna blow it all up?
Open a channel. Wideband.
Wideband?
Do not make me repeat myself.
She gonna blow it all up? That if we can't have it, no one can have it kind of a thing?
And this message is for the traitor, the coward, Marco Inaros. You hunted me and mine, and still we are here, unbent, unbroken, unbowed. And you are nothing.
So much for anonymity.
Oh, this thing, whatever it is.
Granicus is underway and will rejoin us soon. Lova's SO and weapons officer will put outside.
Captain of the Granicus asked for mercy for them.
He did?
And he was spaced as well.
No. Your anger was justified, but the punishment wasn't. It would have made you look scared and weak. Now you look merciful. But if the crew thinks you've been shaken by the loss, it will shake their faith in you. You're Marco Inaros. Things like this roll off you.
but it doesn't 'cause he's insecure about everything.
After what Philip's mother did to me, to our family, they deserve to die.
Weapons tech said the warhead we found still worked. We're putting it in one of our own torpedoes.
I knew it!
Tech said data logs show torpedoes disarmed before impact.
You mean someone disarmed it?
Who would do that? It had to be a malfunctioning flight. We all lucky to be alive.
He knows who.
This is Kamina Drama, and this message is for the traitor. The coward, Mako Inaros. You called yourself a champion and then you ran. So go and raise your bounties. I will always be the one who took back what you stole. Kamina Drama did this to you. Live shamed and die empty.
And now what?
At least it wasn't the Innes who raided our supplies.
Whose side are you on?
Well, I only...
Drama is our enemy, and anyone else who stands against us. This is war. And it won't be over until we are dead or victorious, or else everything that we fought for, the Baratnas we lost.
The Baratnas you killed? Yeah. Dad's terrible. But
the doctrine of one ship arose from paradox.
oh, now we've got a Clarissa.
Will do, boss. Good night.
So this was just before the Pella attacked then?
I have the watch. What's up on the maintenance schedule? It's a long list.
All the little cameras, security footage, and the bajillion grams of salts.
Pierre Mao, former CEO of Mao Krakowski Mercantile and mastermind of the proto-molecule conspiracy that killed 100,000 people on Arrow Station, was found dead last night in his cell at the New Spandau Penitentiary. Preliminary reports indicate the cause of death was an underlying medical condition. Mao is survived by his wife Ariadne. His two daughters, Julie and Clarissa, predeceased him.
Oh. Oh, Clarissa. Oh, Clarissa. I keep looking at the herb wheel because you needed those. This is your rations and...
Rossi. Open my private journal. In the pit, Dr. Othman said that parent-child relationships are primal. They don't have to make sense. You always care about your parents. Why am I angry now? I wish you were a better man. I wish you were a better father. I wish you loved me. I wish I hadn't loved you.
It's a rather solemn note to end on. They say you can pick your family, but you can't pick your parents. Something like that. Something like that. Is she free now? Or is she even more... She's trying to do better. She is. God, what an odd note to end on. Especially, okay, this episode frustrated me because it feels as if we didn't really, with only a couple episodes left, it didn't feel like we went any further than we already were. As the furnace kicks on, of course the furnace kicks on, so I'm going to keep this short because you won't be able to overhear me for the furnace, but it's just quadrupling down that Marcos is an ass, that Drummer is a badass, Jim and Naomi will always be trying to figure out how to work better as a team. And Christian's always going to try to save somebody. Just trying to save people. Her people, especially the Earthers. But, yeah, we haven't really gotten far. And there's only 2 more left. And then we have what I'm calling the Jurassic Park family. And whatever it is that's being built. What I want to know, what does that have to do with anything? As my aunt says, what's it got to do with the price of tea in China? So, I really wanted Drummer to have a win. We didn't get the win. Joseph lost his arm. Okay. I'm going to go calm down and wish you all to have a way better day. Take care of yourselves. Stay warm. And then you're going to come back and you'll watch the next video in the queue because we're going to do this together. Yeah, there we go. So thanks again, you all. And until next time.